Let me start with the first incident, which happened on 14th of February, uh, where Mr. Ved was kidnapped. This information came to us, and then ransom money was paid, and when he did not return, then we started trying to locate him, and then we found that in one of the guest houses in South Calcutta, his dead body was found. We immediately started looking for the killer or the person who kidnapped the money and gone away with the ransom money. We tried to track him in many states. The person happened to be very knowledgeable in terms of trying to conceal his identity. He modified he put on several identities on the way, and he went to several states, not just one state, many states like Orissa. And in one state, he was in multiple cities at various points of time of the day. He did not stay in a particular location for more than few hours. Went to Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat. So we found his tracks in multiple places. He is original. He belonged to Delhi, so we tried to locate him there as well. Ultimately, we have succeeded in nabbing him from Ahmedabad, and he's already been brought on transit remand to Calcutta. So that is the first case. We have also recovered substantial amount of ransom money from him. Regarding the the important part in this case is that this person had befriended the victim. That is, they possibly did not know too many days in advance, but last 2-3 days they had become friends, and that is when he could convince him to join him in the come to his hotel, and that is where this particular he could find a chance to strangulate him and get away and make a call to his family and collect money from them as a ransom. So I think befriending strangers is a very dangerous thing, which I think we have been telling as part of our cyber crime awareness campaign. So I think one has to be careful about befriending the strangers. That is the one thing which I would like to tell. The second part is the second incident which happened on 27th of February, where Mr. Dilip Gupta was murdered. We got to know this information about 4:30 in the evening, and immediately the DD team started working on this. Unfortunately, in this case also, one of the insider employee was involved, and this particular employee possibly invited a gang from UP. Most of the person gang members belong to UP, and all these 3 gang members came. They were staying here for last 4-5 days, possibly trying to monitor the movement, and they found an opportune time when they got into this place very easily. When in fact, this person who actually invited them, he also had left that particular premises on very small pretext of trying to get some chicken from somewhere, etc. And after that, these people were there inside. They sort of strangulated him and took away the gold which was there inside and other articles, and then escaped from there. I think it was a very swift operation, did not take very long. And they escaped, and that is where our teams worked with other state police, UP ATS, and we nabbed him in Agra. From there, we already brought them and transferred them on to Calcutta. So these are the 2 cases. Again, here these people could access the office of Mr. Dilip Gupta very easily. 3 people could get in without any hindrance. There was no access control facility anywhere. So I think that is again a very, when you deal in such expensive articles or expensive goods, it is important that you become vulnerable. And considering this vulnerability, one must take care of the access control part of it, and also I think the CCTV coverage inside was there, but it was there in a very limited area. The entire area was not very well covered. The people were masked, all that is fine, but still, I think the coverage of CCTV was very limited to a very small space. So that is another area where I think people need to work on, and we would request that people who work in this field, they have to take care of this particular aspect. So these are the two cases where both the cases have been successfully they have been investigated and successfully have been brought to a logical conclusion in terms of arrest of the people. Of course, now the further investigation, the evidences which have been collected over a period of time, and further evidences will be collected, and then we'll continue to proceed with this investigation. This is what I had to say in terms of these two cases. But I think the important learnings in these cases, that is what I would like the citizens to be aware of and take these precautions. See, these are there. Ami apnake bolla ki ei incident por he he took a train from here. He landed in Cuttack, and from Cuttack he went to Bhubaneswar, Khardha, many other places. So that is a matter of investigation. That I said that he went to several states after he sort of he committed the incident. So we have been able to finally nab him. He went to many other states, and finally we have been able to nab him from Ahmedabad. We have been able to identify CCTV footage in multiple places. We have been able to, in fact, he was so shrewd that he did not leave many digital footprints anywhere. So that is why we took so long to actually arrest him. So main reason behind delay in arresting him was that he did not leave any footprints. And it is on the basis of some of the continuous monitoring of CCTV footage at various places, etc., that the DD team very meticulously had done and have been able to crack this case. See, কেন খুন করলো এখন অবধি যে বোঝা যাচ্ছে, it was kidnapping for ransom and then murder. Possibly he did not he found that is the only way. So kidnap করেছে, নিয়ে গেছে, strangulate করেছে, and তারপরে he has given a call ki he is there in my custody, in our custody. So that time obviously it was not known how many people are there. So আমাদের আমরা অনেক আছি, 5 গাড়িতে আছি, all kinds of things he was trying to narrate and trying to say that there are many people who are kidnapped. No, that is why I said. 6,45,000. 6.5. 6.5. Or aage he had already killed. He, after killing the person, he basically went out of the hotel and then he called up the family. Actually, Ahmedabad কাছে একটা জায়গায় ছিল, ওখান থেকে আহমেদাবাদে ইন্টারোগেশনের জন্য নিয়ে আসা হয়েছে, তারপরে ইন্টারোগেশন ওখান থেকে অ্যারেস্ট করে ওকে ওখানে কোর্টে প্রডিউস করে তারপরে ওকে নিয়ে আসা হচ্ছে। বীর শর্মা। তো শিবম শর্মা, কিছু জায়গায় শিবম শর্মা ছিল, কিছু জায়গায় আরব শর্মা ছিল। তো হি হ্যাড অনেকগুলো আইডেন্টিটি, আধার ফোরজারি, অনেক কিছু করেছে। আমি বললাম 2-3 দিন আগে অ্যাটলিস্ট আমরা যে এখন অব্দি জেনেছি, ফার্দার ইনভেস্টিগেশন আমরা ফার্দার যখন আমরা এখানে চলে আসবে তখন আমরা বুঝতে পারবো। বাট 2 দিন আগে থেকে ওর বন্ধুত্ব, ওর সঙ্গে এমনি বন্ধুত্ব হয়েছে। হি ইজ আ চিট। ও দিল্লিতে যেখানে ও কাজ করতো, একটা শেয়ার কোম্পানিতে কাজ করতো, ব্যাংকগুলোতেও কাজ করেছে। তো বেসিক্যালি ওর এগেইনস্টে দিল্লিতে একটা কেস, চিটিং এর কেসও রয়েছে, এবং বন্ধু বান্ধব ওকে একটু ওই চিট হিসাবে ওকে আমরা এখন ডিটেইল ইন্ট্রোগেশন করলে আমরা বুঝতে পারবো। as of now again it's a matter of investigation, and that is what, as of now we understand that he was gone. I think that has already been told to you. I think it is obviously ransom money নিয়েই তো হাওড়া স্টেশন গেছে, ransom money নিয়ে হাওড়া স্টেশন গিয়ে ট্রেন ধরেছে আর ওখানে তারপরে পালিয়েছে। পরিচয় ব্যাপারে আমি বললাম, এখন অবধি যে আমরা জানতে পেরেছি ও ফার্দার ওকে একটু ডিটেইল ইনফো এখনো আমাদের কাছে এখন আসেনি। we have a small team in Ahmedabad who have picked up and who are bringing him on transit remand. এখন ও আসলে তাহলে আমরা ডিটেইল এটা ব্যাপারে জানতে পারবো। I think it is a different item. मतलब ওটা রানিং টিকিট, it was not আগে থেকে বুকিং করেনি, এটা যে রানিং টিকিট। বিমল শর্মা, আমি তো বললাম না কি এখন অবধি আমরা we will get to know when we basically examine, ইন্ট্রোগেট করার পরে ডিটেইল আমরা জানতে পারবো। I think let us not speculate. 28 29 ইয়াং আছে। মোবাইল ওর কাছে ছিল, that is obviously was there and we have recovered that particular mobile. But SIM he was using SIM cards of auto wala, shopkeeper, and that also not for calling his relatives, friends, etc., but for booking some यदि কোনো বাসের টিকিট কিনতে হবে या কাউকে আইডেন্টিটি দেখাতে হবে, হোটেলে উঠতে গিয়ে তো কোনো একটা কোনো অটোওয়ালার ফোন নাম্বার ওই সিম কার্ডটা দেখিয়ে দেওয়া হলো, that kind of a thing. He was trying to evade his thing by all means. Delhi, বললাম তো দিল্লি। অনেক কিছু আছে, there are a lot of evidences. There are lots of evidences. Initially, we have sufficient amount of evidence. It is CCTV footage, his entry in the hotel register. There are so many other evidences. কিছু মুস্টেজ গুলো তুলে দিয়েছে, मतलब he has modified his identity completely so that he cannot be recognized by anyone. नहीं नहीं, बेसिकली টাকা ওর কাছে অনেক ক্যাশ টাকা ছিল, তো he had stayed in hotels. ওর কাছে পাওয়া গেছে তো he was carrying that money. ঠিক আছে, or anything else? Thank you. কি ব্রিফিং? আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে, তো এই ক্রাইম সাহেব বলে দেন তো আপনাদের।